I don't know who this one's for, but if you've been shrinking, second guessing, hiding behind imposter syndrome, calling it humility when it's really fear, then buckle up. This ain't the message that you wanted, but it's the one that your anointing needs. Because, baby, it is time for your false unworthiness to die today. This is Tough Talk with the Queen. And this one right here, we're going head to head with that voice in your mind that says, you're not qualified. Because while you're over here waiting to feel ready, God's sitting on the throne like, I qualified you before they ever even knew your name. He didn't ask for your resume. He asked for your yes. Let's talk about it. God doesn't call the qualified. He qualifies the called. So let's just break this lie open right now. You think you're disqualified because of your past, but your past is what proves you're qualified. It proves your calling. You think your wounds disqualify you, and actually, they're your credentials. You think your failures cancel you out, but they're really what keeps you humble. You think God made a mistake when he picked you, but baby, he don't miss. Let me remind you of who God's called before. Moses, a murderer with a stutter. Rahab, a prostitute who became a part of Jesus' lineage. David, an overlooked shepherd who slept with another man's wife. Peter was a cussing fisherman with anger issues. And let's not forget Paul, a Christian killer turned kingdom builder. So, what's your excuse again? God doesn't recruit from Harvard. He pulls from the pits, from the prisons, from the projects. Because he gets the most glory when he does the most with the people who expect the least. So stop making it about you. Let's get a little bit deeper. When you keep saying, I'm not ready, I'm not qualified, I'm not holy enough, I'm not strong enough, it sounds humble, but really it's just pride in disguise. Because what you're really saying is, God, I don't trust your judgment. So you're saying that the one that formed the galaxies, measured the oceans, named the stars, held your life in his hand before you ever took your first breath, somehow made a mistake by calling you? Let me say this as clearly as possible. It's not about how great you are. It's about how great he is through you. 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 7. Let's talk about it. We have this treasure in earthen vessels, that the excellence of power may be of God and not us. Let's talk about why you feel unqualified and what to do about it. Let's be real for a minute. You feel unqualified because you're still measuring yourself by who you are instead of who you're becoming. You're sitting and looking at all the times you messed up, all the people that you hurt, those things that you did in the dark, all that trauma that you ain't fully healed from, all those people that said you would never amount to anything. And guess what? God still, he saw all of that, and he still said, yep, that one right there, I choose you. You feel unqualified because you're trying to do this without intimacy. You keep reaching for platforms, but you haven't sat long enough in his presence. You want promotion, but he's calling you into a partnership. So here's what to do. Number 1, acknowledge your humanity. Say, God, I'm not ready. I feel small. I'm scared. But don't stop there. 2, ask for his power. Say, God, I can't do this without you, but if you're in it, I'm in it. Let's go. 3, abide in the assignment. Don't rush. Don't run. Just remain. God equips in the doing, not in the daydreaming. See, your yes is what unlocks heaven. So let me break this down. The moment you say yes to the call, boy, that's when heaven starts backing you. The angels align, the favor flows, The resources come, the doors open, the courage rises, the wisdom straight downloads, the healing starts. But none of that starts until you move. You're sitting on sermons, books, programs, songs, movements, ministries, brands, and all of it is simply just waiting on your yes. Not your perfect vision and not your polished version. Just you, right now, as is. See, the anointing doesn't wait on the healing. The anointing is what produces the healing. You are the one, period. So here's the final word. Stop saying you're not the one, because you are the one. Not because you said so, because he did. Say this out loud with me. God's going to work out all of your brokenness while you're walking in obedience. So say this out loud with me. God, if you're calling me, I'm coming. I surrender my fear. I surrender my past. I surrender my lies. I surrender the timelines. I surrender the comparisons. I may not feel ready, but if you say I'm qualified, then I believe you more than my feelings. This has been your Tough Talk with the Queen. And if this word has cracked something open in you, then good. Because your next level was never waiting on perfection. It was waiting on your permission. So let God be God. Let grace do all the heavy lifting. Let your yes be your weapon. Because he knows what he's doing. And he picked you on purpose.